Hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Voidtrain. This is the game that we're having a look at today, adding into rotation. So I had a look at this when it first came out into early access on Epic Store. It's not going full release, but it is coming across to Steam in the next couple of days, the next week, something like that. So I'm having a look at that build on the Steam. Let's see how much it's changed. Voidtrain seemed pretty cool when I checked it. My thoughts that I remember is that it's very much like Raft, except you're on a choo-choo train going through the sky, so sunless skies, I suppose, but that's not a great comparison. So you're a space train, and you're fishing stuff like Raft, and there's things biting onto you like Raft. However, I found the grind to be like 10 times bigger than Raft. So that's what I remember. I remember the grind being actually pretty brutal. Let's see how it is now. Hopefully they've tweaked it a little bit. I guess we'll find out.
Sometimes the spirit of adventure beckons so much it's pointless to resist it. Some people find enough courage to get on a train and head off into outer space.
Yeah.
No. Also no. Wrong again.
We've got a Wilhelm scream in the first 30 seconds, so that's good.
The forest. This train was passing through impenetrable, dense forests. However, that was not an aimless journey, but a long way up here, right into the heart of the endless, snowy nowhere. A perfect place for those who prefer tranquility, silence, and minus 45 degrees outside the window. Meet the man who made off into this palace of silence, the engineer. He'll be here on watch duty for many long and cold months, until the next lucky guy strides in to replace him. If one comes through at all, of course.
Right.
But there's no need to feel sorry for him. Although the terrain is wild, there's plenty to see and do around here.
What's going on with that tree?
Curious enough. Fortunately for my story, engineers are almost always inquisitive and attentive. These people notice things that elude the average person.
Look closely, eh? Look closely.
And everything would have been fine in this adventure if the blizzard had not started at the wrong time.
What are these rings?
The engineer off the trail, which he immediately lost sight of.
What?
His fingers instantly turned into ice, like everything else around him. The last hope of salvation, a map of the terrain, treacherously slipped out of his hands.
Now I think I sort of remember this absurdist narrative. It's kind of trying to be fast and punchy and funny, but it misses.
Nowhere. It appeared. A door to... Where to, by the way? The building didn't seem to be on the engineer's maps.
Like, all of this so far just has lost me immediately, put me off. I wouldn't necessarily call it what I would call traditional terrible writing. I didn't click.
This is how it all usually starts.
It's just, again, it's trying to go for a clever, humorous, absurdist, wink at the camera sort of thing, and I think it just misses so wide of the mark. Alright, yeah, cool. Close, hold F. Got it. We got blueprints. Turn on the light. And I don't mind a fantastical intro, but I feel like there's probably a lot to be said about the choice that they've done
If I were
here.
you, I'd look for a key. Or something that looks like a key. Maybe just something heavy.
Like, this is going to turn into a portal and we're going to take a train, right? So the setup is just nonsensical because the concept makes no sense. And that's fine. I don't mind the idea. Like, we play lots of different video games, you know? There's nothing wrong with having this magic train that goes through a portal and that. But I almost feel like it's an attempt at sleight of hand by going, well, if we just make the whole intro really strange, it's in vogue and in line with the absurdist concept of the Voidtrain, right? And the truth is, I think it's the wrong choice. One, you would either ground it in reality in some way. You would make this void train concept make sense fundamentally, but that's kind of boring and pedestrian, and that's what 90% of people would do. Or the other side is you just don't explain it at all. Get rid of this whole stupid intro and just get straight into it. Yeah, I forgot this, but now I'm remembering. What are you doing? It's kind of proof that you maybe you're over-employing your animators if they're putting so much effort into that.
I'm afraid there's nothing left to fix with a hammer. Any other ideas?
I don't know, whatever. Just give me a mouse pointer and we'll go. Did I do that? For all the animations that you're doing, that's... just then is a great example of some sort of mismanagement. I don't know. It might be like maybe you're giving the animators too much leeway. Some animator said, hey, I've got this really cool animation where he can keep trying to close the door, or he can try and put the hammer in the different sleeve in his arm, right? And the director maybe went, yeah, that's cool, let's put that in, that looks good for you. Like they showed this initiative, but it doesn't have overall umbrella direction, right? And the example being that the fuse just disappears and comes back up wrapped in tape. So they've shown that they're interested in doing nuanced animation for, like, let's say world building and that, except it's absolutely misguided. What they should have done is they shouldn't have done this weird, I'm going to stick the hammer in the different, I'm using my hands, you can't see me, but I'm going to lift my arm up and stick the hammer in the different slots. You shouldn't have wasted time on that. What you should have done is have an animation where he gets duct tape and wraps it around the fuse to fix it. Or narratively explain it, because the question that now gets raised is, where did that fuse come from? Anyway, it might seem minor.
In order to notice something strange on the table?
But more and more, I just see, it's not misdirection, because misdirection means something else, but lack of direction in a studio's workload. This whole weird modern concept that all work product is valid work product. It's like, no. Oh well, guess that's the end of my dude. Okay, cool. Let's go.
You all right?
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, you're finally awake.
It's the wrong kind of meta, having the narrator talk to the character. Don't do that. Again, it's not exactly making me think of the modern pitfalls of Western writing, only so much as it's just not very good writing, and no one higher above the writer had the goodwill to rein it in.
Well, this might come in handy.
What? What might come in handy? I was just looking straight into the nothingness. Is there a missing animation there or something? There's no gravity. In the void, jump off the train, hold F to pull yourself back in. Alright, that seems pretty cool. It's not working. Alright, because I have to close the tutorial. Oh, I have to sort of drive up it a bit, do I? Okay. It's very pretty. It's absolutely pretty. And like, all the sort of art, your character's hands and that, all that direction is very cool. Pick up the diary. Oh, that's a diary. I thought that was just a mouse marker pointer. The diary... Oh, Oh my god! Why would you have the hold to pull in after I pick up the diary button as the exact same button as the skip tutorial message? There's no way I'm the only person that doesn't do that. So I just skipped that entire wall of text because of your stupid keyboard. Doesn't matter? Doesn't matter. Let's go. Horn. Open the diary. How? Tab? Maybe J? Lucky. Pick up the diary. Pick up the diary, open the diary. Okay, sure.
Of course. Such an inventive mind wouldn't have any trouble figuring out the mechanism of a simple trolley.
Take the trolley off the brake. I'm going the wrong way.
Well, pretty much. Try pulling the other lever.
Switch direction. So it slow rolls whether I like it or not?
Right now.
Okay.
Just slowly.
Yeah, see that? Close to hold. To close, hold F. To speed up the trolley, press E during the mini game. Hitting bonus areas will give you more acceleration energy. Accumulate energy you spend over time. Vehicle will move at a minimum speed until when it runs out of energy. Alright?
That's a useful book you've picked up. Is the author some kind of scientist? Or inventor?
Or I could just spam it.
He's not too upset
Oh,
that we stole his train. That was awkward.
Wow, okay. So all that taught me is not to bother with the minigame. Collect. What do I need to collect? Hang on. Like metal. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so I can sort of sprint swim when I hold that. That's kind of cute. Oh, I need another wood. Oh! Press B or T to open a book. Select an object and build it. If you don't have the resources, project will start, but you need to finish it later. Most objects require a floor or walls if it's a wall object to build. Okay, sure. B. All buildings. Research. Research. T, exit. Research table done. Insert blueprint. Not enough resources. I need more metal. More metal. Get out of the way, you little thingies. Research smelter level 1, build smelter. Oh, hang on, I can start building, can I? So now we're getting somewhere. I like the gameplay loop, seems pretty cool. Satiety affects the extent to which your health can be automatically restored outside of combat. Gradually depletes. Restored by consuming organics. Cooked food restores. Yep, okay. You will not die, but your health won't regenerate. Okay. Build smelter 1. Music's lovely. You can't really jump up. There we go. Smelt iron bar. I need more of this scrap metal stuff. Could always use more wood. Oh wow, look at that. It's definitely, yeah, they've definitely got the skybox absolutely nailed. It's gorgeous. And, you know, that is the benefit of working with this fantastical, absurdist content, or concept, is that, you know, sky's the limit when it comes to your imagination. So it loses speed over time, sort of thing, is what it was saying. I think that's what it said. Doesn't look like it is. Huh. No fuel. Yeah, go. Jeez, it's a bit fiddly. I need a metal bar. Alright, let me guess. Your container. There's probably some sort of awful monsters out there as well. Alright. I need 2 bars. Oh no. Is it still going? Yeah, I guess it doesn't slow down. I was wrong. Get out of it. It's exploding nonsense. Eee. So, I mean, touch wood obviously, but I'm not really incentivized to go faster. And so I shall not. What is that? Burning blue up there. Oh, looks like a superstructure. Oh, what's going on? Oh, fuel. Right, you choose the amount of fuel that you put in there. I see. Music's getting a bit serious. Oh, I need... Oh, of course I do. Okay. Research and build workbench. So I guess I can put stuff in here. 4 slots. You're joking. Alright. Oh, there it is. Big structure. Eh. Alright. Oh, music's amping up. Jesus, look straight into the sun. Alright, wooded workbench, what? Perfect. Perfect. Alright, we'll get this built. Needs 2 of those, does it? Oh. Oh wow, hey, look at this. It's got tongues on it. Oh, no more salvage for me. Alright, well. Checkpoint! Time extension! ×5, let's go. Ooh. Gracious me. Hee. Yeah, right. This seems normal. Nice. Stop.
Of course, I didn't expect to be greeted with balloons and fanfare, but where is everybody?
Ugh. They're off writing banger lines.
But I have no idea.
Okay, yeah. Oh, banger, let's go. So is this like just a mini corridor section? Matt, I'll take this section if only because it's giving me stuff to grab. Do you sort of see what I mean? Like, it's very pretty and a lot of work has clearly gone into it. However, it is missing a lot of... I think it's missing a soul, to be honest, funnily enough. And at a glance from footage and screenshots and all that, and even just, like I said, the fantastical skybox stuff. But, you know, the comparisons to Raft will come, and I feel like the comparisons might be unfavorable. Be like, What do you think of Voidtrain? And the answer would be to the call, reinstall Raft, right? I know that seems harsh or scathing. It's not meant to be, but there is definitely something missing here. And I recall having a similar sort of reaction to it in early access. Oh, it's still early access, but in its original Epic release.
Well, the goddesses of time and fate can't leave a long life path for everyone. Well, at least he won't be needing a revolver anymore.
Alright. Give me it then. Here we go. This will open some holes and solve some problems.
Who do you think this skeleton was?
I don't know.
Diagrams on the table. He's probably some kind of designer. Well, used to be.
Maybe, game. New note added. J.
He left a combination of the safe right out in the open. That was a great idea. But don't ever do the same thing, okay?
What? Oh, please stop.
I got an idea. We're gonna need those parts soon.
So can I melee or something? V? Nope. Lucky my gun's like a cannon. See, and I know it's me further bashing it, but remember I said I feel like the grind is a bit off. You know, as distracting as the fantastical world set piece was, the grind was a bit. And here's the thing: now they and this isn't the first one, but they have these little interim mini train stop corridor things where you get forced through a scenario. It's not very complicated, but they're giving me so much gear to the point where how do I say? You have to be very careful in your game design that you don't create a loop and then you create components that circumvent the loop. That's what they serve to do, right? Because all you're going to end up doing is making your players go, well, why do I do the loop if there's a way around it, right? Or is the developer trying to tell me something? They know that the grind is awful, so they're giving me a billion resources when I stop at the station in between. You know, it's almost like a self-report that they know that there is a problem with the core loop.
Now about my brilliant idea and the details. The console on the platform looks suspiciously similar to the device in the blueprints. It was mentioned there in the train upgrade paragraph.
Right, so I can upgrade the train. Jeez, look at my dude. What a Chad. Mechanical engine. Impetuous, that's the name of it. No, we'll call it the Goober. Come on, game. It's obvious. Am I supposed to be doing something specific? Upgraded platform, blah blah blah. Got it. Yep. Expand the trolley. Build module. Brake. Transmission handle. Horn. We've already got all those. We don't need them. Upgrade wagon.
An engineer. Truly an engineer.
It just appears, does it? Okay. Leave the depot. Oh, so I have to build floor myself, do I? Okay. Bolts. And then here we go again, I guess. Complete technology stage 2. You sort of see what I mean? For all of its design and bluster, and it's got emotional music, it's got pretty visuals, but
The leech is not clever or intelligent.
again, it feels, for lack of a better term, kind of soulless. Anyway, I hope that doesn't seem too critical. It's just me trying to be honest. I don't have an axe to grind or anything. And this is much the same, the opinion I had when it first came out into early access on Epic, whenever that was. It was like a year or two ago. I'm pretty sure it was a while ago now. I don't know if this is a full 12 months later, is it? It could be. It's hard to tell. But it feels more like Voidtrain might have been 2 years ago. And I don't know, maybe they've added more content towards the end of the game, but like at its core, it feels like it's still missing some of the magic source. But I'd be curious what people have to say. Having said that, the best way to find out more is to dig deeper. So if people want me to keep chipping away at it and do more episodes and keep rotation, I'm open to that as well. Anyway, let me know what you reckon, team. I might just leave it there for the time being, and I will catch you guys on the next one.